right, this is your Unit 4 review for your assessment tomorrow. Hopefully you went ahead and got started on working through it. We will go through every single question. A lot of the questions are actually very easy. You just have to make sure you're focused on what you already learned. Okay? All right, number 1. Janila drew a rectangle as shown below. She's going to shade 8/10 of the rectangle she drew below. Okay, so this is the rectangle that she drew. Which fraction is equal to 8/10? Okay, so when I look at 8/10, I see that 8/10, because they are both, what types of numbers are 8 and 10? They're even numbers, so I automatically know they can be divided by what?
2.
By 2. All right, so by 2 over 2. Thank you, Janelle. By 2 over 2. And if I divide them by 2 over 2, what do we get?
4/5.
4/5. Very good. Okay, so you just really have to look and see if your numerator and denominator can be divided by the same number, and if it can't, I would start by multiplying it by 2 over 2 and then 3 over 3. Okay, any questions about number 1? Yes. You'll have to come and get it because I can't stop. You'll have to come and get it. All right, number 2. Over there. Number 2, everyone in Janelle and Drew's class got the same size poster for the Black History Project. Mr. Jones asked everyone to cut their poster into equal parts. Each scholar completed 4 parts of her project at home. Janelle completed 4/8 of her project. Here's Janelle's project. Okay. Drew also completed four parts, but she completed less of her project than Janelle. So if you look at both of the models, they're the same size, but the bottom one is cut into smaller pieces. Okay, so in other words, this piece would be here is cut in half. This piece down here is cut in half. So instead of 2 pieces, you have 4 pieces. The same for this piece, and this piece. This is why I can shade in 4 of this model and it be less than the 4 of Janelle's model. Okay, so on the next page, it gives you the next part of your question. So Drew wonders, it's like a little glare on the screen. Naya, turn the light off for me. Let's see if that'll help with that glare that I'm getting. Is that too dark? If it's too dark, we'll turn it back on. I'm just trying to see. Y'all just want the light off. And I don't know why it's always so blurry. I know if it messes with my eyes, it's probably messing with yours too. All right, but we'll keep going because we don't have a lot of time. All right, so Drew wonders if anyone could have completed 4 parts and completed more than Janelle. Which fraction makes this equation true? Okay, so what fraction is greater than 4/8? So first of all, when I see 4/8, I know 4/8 is equal to what? Is equal to 1/2. So I need anything here as an answer choice that's greater than 1/2. So I look at A and I know 5 can't be cut in half. So I know that more than likely that third piece, so 3/5 would probably be greater than 1/2. So I don't know, 4/5 might be greater. Let's see, keep going and see. B, what is 1/2 of tenths? 5/10, not 5, 5/10. That doesn't equal. 5/10 here equals 1/2. So I know if it's 4/10, 4/10 is less than 1/2, correct? So I know B is not the answer because that's less than 5/10. All right, what about C? 4/4. What about 4/4? It's equal to 1/2. So I know 1/2 is greater than 1/2, right? So I know C is correct. All right, and then D. What about D? What is 1/2 of 6? 3/6. So I know 3/6 is equivalent to 4/8. So 4/6 is, hello? It's greater. If 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2, then 4/6 is greater than 1/2. And then we have E, which is 12. What's 1/2 of 12ths? 6. So 6/12. And this is 4/12. Is 4/12 greater than or less than 6/12? It's less than. So I know that that's not equal. So we go back to that 4/5. So I would draw out a model just to make sure, because we don't have 1/2 of 5ths. So I'm just going to draw this model out to make sure that I know what I'm talking about. That is a horrible square. I'm sorry. All right, so this one, this will be 4/8. And this one, we're going to show 4/5. Okay, so let's look and see. If I shade this in, oh, that's 4/8, not 2/4. All right, if I shade this in, all right, so there's my 4/8. So 4/8 would be right there. And then 4/5, 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, and 4/5. Is it greater than 4/8? Yes. Hello? Yes. All right. Y'all wake up. Y'all wake? Yes. Oh, wow. Why y'all sound like y'all? Oh, my gosh. Huh? You're tired, girl. You don't know tired. All right. Number 3. Well, before I move on, any questions for number 2? And number 2 is a pretty long question. Make sure y'all read it very carefully. All right, number 3, which of the following fractions will make the number sentence true? So what fraction is greater than 3/4? And I think I was supposed to change this one, but we're going to keep going. All right, so not greater than 3/4, less than 3/4. There lies my problem. Less than 3/4. So this is, A is 8/5. 8/5 is a fraction that's what? Greater than 1. So I already know that that's not less than 3/4. Then we have 7/8. We can draw out a model to check. Remember, you can always draw that model out, making sure that our models are as close to the same size as possible. Okay, so we have 3/4. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all can't see it. My fault. All right, so there's our 3/4. We can do 7/8. And remember, you want to get that half at the same place. So if it's half, we cut it there. But 8ths, I know that I can cut these pieces in half to make 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8. And I need to shade in 7/8. That's one less than 8/8. Okay. All right, so this is 7/8. 7/8 is not less than 3/4, is it? No, so I'm going to mark that out. All right, then there's 2/6. About the same size. Remember, your half is always at the same place. That's half. That's half. So that means I need to put half here. Okay, so I need 3 pieces on this side and 3 pieces on this side. All right, so this is going to be 2/6. All right, well, here's 2/6. Is it less than 3/4? Yes. Okay, and I could see also 3/3 equals 1 whole. 1 whole is always greater than 3/4. And then 5/6, that's close to a whole as well. So here's 6. I know 5/6 would be right here. I would shade in all the way up to here. So I know that that would not be correct either. So 2/6 is less than 3/4. I'm sorry, it's so blurry up there. And I don't know how to make it not blurry. Oh, that's a little bit better. All right, questions about number 3?
No, ma'am.
Everybody good?
Yes.
All right, let's go to number 4. London brought a fruit tray for her class. Two-sixths of the tray was apples. 2/6 of the tray was grapes. 1/6 of the tray was pineapples. Which of the following shows how full the tray is? Okay, so I know a full tray would be what fraction? What fraction? 6/6 is a whole tray. So let's look at 2/6 plus 2/6 plus 1/6, and then we can see how close to 6/6 that is. So I know I would add 2/6 plus 2/6 plus 1/6. I automatically know I'm sorry, I don't this little camera sometimes gets on my nerves because it doesn't do what I need it to do all the time. All right, so 2/6 plus 2/6 is 1/6. I know my denominator
Stays the same.
stays the same. All right, and then I add my numerator, and what is my answer?
5/6.
5/6. Very good. All right, so which answer would be correct?
B.
B. Tell me something. Why? Because I'm looking at A. Why is that not correct? Because it says 2/6. Oh, they added the denominators. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I was confused. I said, well, it looks right, but it's not right because they added the denominators, and we know that's a big no-no. All right. So our answer is B. All right. Let's move on. Number 3. No questions about 4?
Number 3. No, 5.
Same thing. I said what I said. It's the same thing. 3, 5, same number. Same thing.
No. Number 3. No, number 5. The answers are not. It's not the same.
All right, here we go. Number 5. Arista has some cloth. The total length of the pieces is 3/5 yard. What would be the number and length of Arista's pieces of cloth so that the total length is 3/5 yard? Ladies, this is the same type of question we had on the assessment a few weeks ago. Exactly the same type of question. And we went over it as a do now. And we went over it and over it and over it. So by now, I would hope y'all all get this question right. Okay? So let's look. 2 pieces, each with the length of 1/5 yard. So if it's 2 pieces 1/5 each. So that's 2 times 1/5, ladies. Or 1/5 plus 1/5. What would the answer be? 2/5. Okay, let's do B. B is 3 pieces, each with the length of 2/10 yards. So 3 times 2/10 equals 6/10. Very good. Remember, ladies, your denominator stays the same. You multiply the whole number times the numerator. Whole number times the numerator. Whole number times numerator. Denominator stays the same. Okay. C, 3 pieces. Each piece at 3/5 yard. 3 times 3/5 equals 9/5. And then D, 4 pieces, each with the length of 2/5 yards. So 4 times 2/5 equals 8/5. We're looking for 3/5. None of those fit 3/5. Oh, okay, thank you. We got to find the equivalent fraction for 3/5. So when I look at 3/5, I know that I can't divide it by the same number. I can't divide it by 2. I can't divide them by 3. I can't divide them by 4 or 5. So I know I must be multiplying 3/5 times what? 3/5 times what to find the equivalent fraction? We can start with 2/2, and then if it doesn't work, we can move to 3/3. So 3/5 times 2/2 equals what? What? 6/10. Very good. 6/10. So does that equal either one of these? Yes. Which one? B. Very good. All right. So also remember, if that doesn't work, move to 3. Always start with 2. Move to 3, because more than likely for 4th grade, they're not going to multiply any greater than 2 or 3. Okay? Any questions about how to find the answer for number 5? Yes.
Can't you use 4/4?
What do you mean, can't you use 4/4? What am I going to use 4/4 for?
Is this like 3/3?
You don't see 3/3. I'm confused of your question.
No.
It doesn't have anything to do with this question. There's nothing here that says 3/3.
Like when you use 3/3, you can't find the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when like,
Oh, you're talking about trying to find the equivalent fraction?
yeah.
You can use 3/3. You just start with 2. You start with the smallest number you can start with and then move up. Okay? All right, number 6. Which expression does not have the same value as 6/10? Which one of these does not equal 6/10? So we have to do each question. A, 2/10 plus 2/10 plus 2/10 equals what? I hear several different answers.
6/10.
Oh, okay. We're done, huh? All right. So is that we're done?
No.
Oh, y'all said yeah. It says does not. So don't get tricked. Because your brain is always thinking about what the answer is. So your brain will say, oh, that's right, A.
My brain got tricked.
Yeah, mine did too. I wrote the question and my brain got tricked.
My brain. I was like, it's A.
Yeah.
My brain did not.
You didn't? Good, but mine did. But see, don't get stuck on that, because tomorrow your brain might do something completely different. So just make sure you think about what it's saying. Go back and reread the question. After you answer it, go back and reread so that you can make sure that you did what's right. Yes.
Can I say the answer?
We haven't finished. All right, number B. What's the answer? 6/5. C. What's the answer?
6/5.
And D.
6 tenths.
So what's our answer?
B.
B. Very good. All right, number 7. Which expressions are equal to 7/8? Select how many? 2 that are correct. Equal to 7/8. A. 3/8 plus 3/8 plus 2/8 equals.
8.
B. 3/4 plus 4/4 equals.
7/8.
Did you just add the denominator? You the rotten denominator. So B, yeah, shame. All right, B, what's the answer? 7/4. C, what's the answer?
6/8.
D, what's the answer?
7/8. 8.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 eighths. And E, what's the answer?
7/8.
All right, so which two are equivalent to 7/8?
B and E. Oh, no.
You know what I did?
What?
It can't be B. You still trying to add
What a shame.
4 plus 4?
Oh my God.
I know what I did. It's my fault, y'all. It's my fault. Can you give me that that white out? My fault. I was up again, right? Y'all know how I get when my brain get tired. So I had written this and I was checking to make sure I did it correctly. And you see that too? You see how I look a little darker? It was a 1 and I changed it to a 2. So it was supposed to be, so obviously I couldn't count last night. So it's supposed to be A because that was supposed to have been a 1 and I should have left it because it says select 2 that are correct.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like the line, and then like all you got.
Well, I don't write my 1s like that. I write my 1s like that. That's how I know it's not a 1.
Yeah, that don't look like a 1 at all. That looks like a 2.
All right, so this is supposed to be 7/8. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Miss Green.
I be trying, y'all. I know I be messing up sometimes, but
Everybody make mistakes.
I be tired sometimes just trying to get it done for you. All right, so this is supposed to be 1/8. Now I feel like I need to go through all those other papers and change it. But
Oh, I already changed it.
thank you. All right, so this is supposed to be 7/8. So the answer is supposed to be A and E, like the TV channel, my favorite channel. A and E, my favorite channel. My favorite channel. That girl said her favorite channel is YouTube. I'm done with you.
What we gonna put her in, Miss Terrell? When we gonna leave her at? You don't watch our reunion? Well, where we gonna leave her at?
All right, number 8, ladies. Number 8. It takes Amira 6/10 of an hour to complete her assessment. It takes Ayana 8/10 of an hour to complete the same assessment. How much more time does it take Ayana to complete her assessment than it does Amira? What operation are we using? Subtraction, because it says how much more. When it's asking how much more, you need to subtract. All right, so what are we subtracting?
6 tenths. No, it's
8/10. 8/10 minus 6/10 equals, it is 2/10. Very good. So 2/10 of an hour. Which one is our correct answer? A, B, C, or oh, y'all can't even see that. D. Very good. So it is London. London next door in London. Wilson. Malia Palomino. Brooklyn Alford. And I'm sorry. We do. Aniston. But no. Mr. Jones knows who it is, but they're both in his class. Trying to think.
So London is where right now?
Next door, Miss Howell. London and Malia are Howell. And then Brooklyn and, oh, I'm so sorry. My whole heart knows who it is, but my brain is not.
But he does.
He does.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, number 9. Number 9. A cookie tray was divided into 8s. Kendall ate 1/8 of the cookies. Carter ate 1/8 of the cookies. Bella ate 3/8 of the cookies. How much of the cookies was left? So first we need to do what?
No, you need to draw.
Wait. Listen, think about it. A cookie tray was divided into 8s. Kendall ate 1/8 of the cookie tray. Carter ate 1/8 of the cookie tray. Bella ate 3/8 of the cookie tray. How much of the cookies was left? What do we do first? We don't need to draw a model, babies. Don't we need, go ahead, Bella. What do we need to do, baby? Very good, Bella. Good job, good job. Ladies, you gotta find out how much they ate all together first. You can't do anything until you find out how much they ate. That's why I said, what do we do first? I heard a lot of people say subtract. What were you going to subtract?
McKinley, you said subtract. I don't subtract.
Okay, we don't want to take up time. I know you did. While you turned around to her, I need you to focus on you. Focus on you. No, it's cold.
It's cold?
Yes. 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 So why did you say subtract? What were you thinking you were supposed to do? I just want to see what you were thinking.
I was thinking, since it said a cookie tray was divided into 8s, let's subtract 1/8 from 8/8s, and then subtract
Now you know what?
again.
You could do it like that. I didn't even think of it like that, but that you can do it like that. But you have to know that the best way probably is to add first and then subtract, okay? So if we add it, what do we get?
5/8.
5/8. And now what do I do? Subtract it from what?
1/8.
We subtracted from 1/8?
3/8.
8/8. Remember, you gotta, if you're subtracting, you gotta start with the whole. What's the whole when we're talking about 8? 8/8. So we have 8/8, which is the whole cookie tray, and we take away what the girls ate. We have what left?
3/8.
3/8. Very good. What is our answer? A. Very good. Mm-hmm. Best thing yet.
And it's wireless?
No, it's hooked to the board.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, number 10. Whew. following equations are true. Now this one is one of our doozies where we are subtracting mixed numbers. Now I know I showed you could draw out the models to subtract and you could regroup to subtract. I don't want to draw the models out. I'm just be real with you. But if you have to draw out your model, draw out your model. Remember, you will have to draw out whatever this is, 3 holes, but they have to be split into 6. Okay? And then after your 3 holes, you have to draw another hole so that you can shade in your 5, 6. But I don't want to do that because to me, in my brain, it's too much right now. So what I want to do is go back to what I taught you initially is how to regroup. So for this one would be take 1 from your hole, it becomes a 2, and then I know 6 is a hole, so I add 6 to 5. What is 6 plus 5? What is 6 plus 5, ladies? Ooh, 4th grade. Automatic. Oh, okay, yo. Come on now. 11. So now I have 2 and 11/6. Take away 2 and 5/6. What's my answer? 2 minus 2 is what?
0.
Is 0. So now I've canceled out my whole numbers. Now I can subtract 11/6 minus 5/6 is what?
6.
Okay. All right, so it leaves 1 hole. I think I did something wrong again last night. I think I did. I was. We'll get there.
You were tired. You forget.
Y'all, I'll be up to about 11, 12 trying to get all this done. It's a lot. All right. All right, B. Let's look at B. So we're going to, remember, we can't subtract. We can say 2 minus 1 is 1, but that's not going to give us the correct answer because I cannot take 7 from the 5. So I have to regroup. So this 2 becomes a 1. These are tenths. So 5/10 plus 10/10 equals what? 15/10. So now I have 1 and 15/10 minus 1 and 7/10 equals 2/10. Let's see if that's correct. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I can cancel out my 1s. Now 15/10 minus 7/10. What's left? 8/10. Okay. All right, let's see. So that's not correct. Let's look at C. 2 and 3/8 minus 1 and 5/8. I can subtract my whole numbers, but I cannot take 5 away from 3. I can't have 3 and take 5 away. So I have to regroup again. So my 2 becomes a 1. And what do I add to my numerator? You add your denominator to your numerator, which gives you what? 11. So now I have 1 and 11/8 minus 1 and 5/8. All right, so 1 minus 1 is 0. Oh, those cancel out again. So now I have the rest of my problem is 11/8 minus 5/8. What does it leave? 6/8. Okay, so that was not correct. I hope I did this right, y'all. I'm looking at it thinking, girl, we'll see. We'll see. She might be right. Just let's see, because I might be, woo, I tell you. All right, let's look. So 5 and 2/5 minus 3 and 4/5. Well, I can take my whole numbers away, but I can't take 4 from 2. So I have to regroup again. So 5 becomes a
4.
The 5 becomes a 4. And then I add my denominator to my numerator because 2/5 plus 5/5 equals 2/5 plus 5/5 equals 7/5. Okay, so now I have 4 and 7/5 minus 3 and 4/5. What is 4 minus 3?
1.
Oh, it equals 1. I'm going to rewrite it to make sure we're seeing it correctly. All right, so you said 4 minus 3 is 1. My denominator stays the same, and 7 minus 4 is 3. Maybe I wasn't. Which one is correct?
No, for D. No, for D, like.
Yeah. What you talking about?
No. How you get it?
Ladies, let her talk.
How
She's
you get
got a
2 for
question.
7? How you switch out your 2 for your 7?
What do you mean? How did I
Because
get?
she added the numerator and the denominator, and 5 plus 2 equals 7.
So listen, look what I did. You see that 5? What's 1 whole equals what? 5/5. So I took 5/5 from the whole 5, and I added 5/5 to 2/5, which gives me 7/5. So that's why I changed that. That's how. Yeah, that's how I got a greater number as a numerator for the first number. That way I can subtract. Otherwise, you got to draw it all out, and I just can't.
Because I did 12 instead of 7.
Oh, you added 1. You added 10 like you're doing regular subtraction. No, you add. Remember, you're adding the whole fraction. So this is fifths, so you add 5/5. These are eighths, so you add 8/8. These are tenths, so you add 10/10. These are sixths, so you add 6/6. Remember, you don't have to change the denominator because the denominator stays the same. So if you're adding 6 to your numerator, it becomes the 11 or whatever number that's there. The only reason I could add that 1 in front of here is because the denominator was 10. It was already 10, and 10 plus 5 is 15, so I could just put a 1 in front. So for this one, it looks like this one, you might need to get some problems to do something like this tonight, just to practice a little bit. But remember, you can draw it out. I'm not telling you can't draw it out. Miss Terrell don't want to draw it out this morning, because we got only about 5 or 10 minutes before we'll have to stop. So I am going to say this, we're probably not going to finish today. If we can, that's going to be great, but we're probably not going to finish, and you will have to watch the video to get the rest, okay? All right, number 11. Izzy has 2 jugs of juice. One jug has 3/10 liters of orange juice, and the other jug has 1/1300 liters of grape juice. How much juice does Izzy have in all? Oh, so I'm doing what?
Adding.
You're adding. What are we adding? 3/10 plus 1/1300, but I can't do that because my denominators are not the same. So I know that 3/10 times 10 over 10 equals 30/100. So now I can add. All right, let's see. 30/100 plus 13/100 equals
4,300.
very good. And that is your answer, which is
4,300.
which is
C.
C.
B.
I cannot go back, baby. We do not have time to go back. All right, you'll have to watch the video tonight. All right, number 12. Number 12. Holly. Holly is watering the plants. She has 2 barrels of water. One barrel has 4/10 gallons of water, and the other barrel has 3,300 gallons of water. How much water does Holly have in her barrels in all? So what am I doing? Adding what?
Adding
4/10 plus 3,300, which I know I can't add because my denominators are not the same. So I am multiplying
4/10 over 10 over 10
times 10 over 10, which equals
40/100.
40/100. Now I can add them together and say 40/100 plus 3,300 equals
7,300.
very good. So which is my answer.
B.
Very good. Remember, you'll have the video tonight. I'm just trying to get through because I want to make sure that I go through it and have it on video at least. All right, number 13. Any questions about 11 or 12? All right, number 13. Determine if each equation is true or false. The first equation, 1/10 plus 100 equals 200. Well, let's check. Let's work it out. So I already know that I got to multiply my tenths by 10 over 10, my 1/10 by 10 over 10, which gives me 10 hundredths plus 100 equals, ooh,
1100.
y'all better focus, 1100. All right, the next one, 500 plus 5/10. What do I need to do?
Multiply 5/10 times 10 over 10.
Times 10 over 10, and I know that gives me what?
55.
50.
5/10 times 10 over 10 gives me what?
50
50 hundredths plus 5 hundredths equals,
5,500.
thank you. All right, and the last one, 3/10, and I know I've got to multiply by 10 over 10 to get 30 hundredths plus 29 hundredths equals,
5,900.
all right, so now we can mark true or false. The first one, true or false?
False.
The next one,
True.
and the final one.
True.
Very good. Good job, ladies. Y'all see how much y'all learned? Like, I fuss at y'all a lot. I know I do. I love y'all because I want y'all to do good. But do y'all see how much you've learned? Hey! I'm up here pouring my heart and giving y'all love. And y'all talking. Now, answer my question. Do you see how much you've learned? I can see how much you learned, even though sometimes y'all add your denominator. And this is what I'm telling you. Even when it's difficult, ladies, take it one bite at a time. Don't stress out. Learn a little bit each day. The more you learn, the better you become. Just a tinky winky bit every single day helps you grow. Okay? All right, next one, number 14. Number 14.
And what's 10 times 10? 100.
Girl, what?
Girl, you remember your multiplication?
I do. I'm confused.
Hey. Thank you. All right, number 14. Which fraction and decimal pair does the X represent on the number line? Well, before I can determine that, I have to count my tick marks. How many tick marks do we get before we get to 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is 10 tenths. So if I count 10 tenths, I put 10 hundredths. 10 tenths. So if I go backwards, what would this be?
3 tenths.
Very good. So 10 tenths, 9 tenths, 8 tenths, 7 tenths, 6 tenths, 5 tenths, 4 tenths, and 3 tenths. So which one equals 3 tenths, which also equals what decimal, ladies?
3, 0, decimal 3.
Could it be something else? Could it be another decimal?
Yes.
Go, tell me what it is. 0, decimal, 3. Okay, come on. 0, decimal 3, what? 0. So what's our answer? A, B, C, or D? Hello? Which one?
D.
D?
B.
Oh, B as in boy? Oh, all right. All right, we're going to stop right here. We will finish the video in a later class, ladies, or after our reading this morning. But make sure you watch the video tonight. Bye.